Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Gold, my Mild Electric run. I have to admit, I was hoping Charizard would be a little bit more visible behind, Growlithe, but I guess Vulpix's head's just a bit too high. You can see a bit of the wing there, I guess. Or is it the head? No, it's the head, that's the mouth. Okay. And Dragonite's kind of buried for the same reason, though that's partially because it leans back when, it's supporting itself, so it's, tilting itself away from the camera. I suppose I could put Grumpy Hair or something behind to try and push it forward. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it, Well, it does seem like I need to get, somewhere else to put that tank so I have more level field to lay that stuff out on. I mean, maybe if I clean up my room, I could make room for another table, and I could move that over. But at the same time, I like having the mice run around in the background every now and again. Because it gives something else to, pay attention to besides, looking at my dumb face. And somebody like, ooh, a mouse! Yeah, I know, there's not that many in there. There's only 2, so... And the one that you usually see is Shampoo, because she's almost always, plotting her escape efforts by getting on top of the tubes and like, can I reach just short? Because she keeps trying. She definitely doesn't want to give up on the whole escape plan. And the one mouse that did get out lately, I still haven't found. Chansey is probably out of the house by now. Or if she's still in the house, she might be laying dead somewhere. I mean, she jumped from like 5 feet in the air, so I can imagine she may have hurt herself. Yeah, I guess she could have jumped between the tanks and threw herself on the floor, and that would have been shorter falls. But I'm assuming she just ran off right from the top and just boom. I mean, the only other option I got for you is, I was so tired that day, I may have scooped up her body while I was getting the bedding out, and I didn't even realize I had scooped up a dead mouse. Which isn't very likely, because most of the time when the mice die, in my experience, they tend to lay out in the open, rather than being in enclosed space, but I suppose they could have, Chansey could have done that. I mean, some of the other mice in the bin cages are looking pretty raggedy at this point. Same with Ling Ling. I mean, she's looking a bit raggedy too, as she gets older. Those white mice, just seem to have fur issues when they get older. But Mella's also lost a lot of weight lately, so I'm wondering what's going on there, because they're still eating a lot of food, but she lost like a ton of poundage. Like, I don't know if she's been working out in secret, or if the other mice have been eating a lot more, and, she's just been cutting back on food. I mean, they're feeder mice, so I don't want to take them to the vet either, because, it's going to be expensive. These mice are considered, like, exotic pets, for whatever reason, so I don't know if I want to drop $100 on a mouse, get looked at and told, well, there's nothing wrong, it's just old, I mean, they don't live very long, they live about 2 years on average, so I'm pretty sure they're up there by about now, so I can't be too surprised they're starting to fade. Though I have been thinking about, if I clean up my room, I might be able to have enough room to put in another table and put in 2 more bin cages and hook all of them up so I can have a massive bin tank. Though I imagine if I do that, people are going to want pictures or something. Well, let's start off with a Fire Punch. I mean, it is an ice dark type here, so, Fire Punch will work on it. You gotta feel sorry for Sneasel. Though its coloring in the original games was kind of awful, wasn't it? That brown color to the entire body. Like, I'm glad they kind of redesigned it. Magneton. I mean, on some level I get the decision. I mean, I'm an electric type, it's an electric type, so there's no, type disadvantage here. But you already saw me throw out a Fire Punch and melt your Sneasel, so why are you throwing out a Steel type? That will also melt as I forge it into a billet, to turn to whatever I want. Let's see, who to go with. I'll let Neo out. I honestly don't know how we're gonna take down Lance with this team, though. I mean, I suppose we could go the Swagger Headbutt route and try that, but I ain't got super high hopes for it. Yeah, you're really not gonna take me down with ghost attacks, man. You might want to try, you know, cursing yourself. Of course, if he curses himself, I'll win by default, because I'll still do enough damage to finish him off at this point. And then I'll just switch out after he's dead, so, you know, doesn't really matter. Okay, what's your next pick? Come on, try and impress me here. Kadabra, huh? Well, I got one response to that. Let's drop Volty. Yep, we're sending out the Electrode. I suppose that could be an option for dealing with Lance. I mean, the only thing it's... I don't even have to really worry about Gyarados, do I? I mean, I do have Light Screen. I just have to get strong enough to where I can take a few hits. Nah, let's roll out. Sure, Screeching might help, but let's face it, Kadabra's not, you know, got legendary defenses here, so let's build up some power and save that 5th hit, or, you know, for someone far more worthy. Come on. Give it to me. Ah, we missed. Why do you keep spamming Future Sight? It's not that good of a move. I mean, if you're using it against a team where everyone's vulnerable to, I guess, you know, psychic attacks, it's an option, but I just don't see why you'd want to run that, like, at all. But I suppose you need to get me good with it this time. Ah, didn't even do that much damage that time. Jeez. I guess he doesn't really have any other attacks, does he? Besides Recover. I just don't know why he doesn't have Psychic on it, or Psybeam, or even Confuse Me better than constantly spamming, you know, Future Sight. Come on, just smack it. That 9% miss chance is kind of annoying me at the moment. Like, just smack it real hard and take it down, will you? Thank you. And that just leaves Golbat and for Alligator. Huh. We'll leave Volty in then. I don't know why he's sending out Golbat though, because I'm stuck in the middle of rollouts. I mean, you just threw it into, what, my 4th rollout? It's gonna be crippled. Oh, it got hit with a critical hit. No wonder it's dead. I thought I'd take off, you know, most of its health, not all of it. I figured, you know, fire back a Confuse Rain annoy me. No, we'll just leave Volty in there. Come on, Volty. Knock it out with a rollout. I mean, it's your 5th hit. This should be pretty good. Oh, we got it all right. Well, I'll take that boosted experience, thank you. No, you couldn't win. Because I was rolling over everything. Like a certain cow. Seriously. That Miltank's rollout is infamous. It rolls over everything. It's insane. Like, I've had times where I fought her, the only reason I won is because she had a miss with rollout. Because that 9% accuracy, you know, does sometimes come to just haunt you. You know, like, pivotal moment. Like you'll go for it and, like, I missed. Like, oh, I'm on you now. It's all over. Like, I'm not letting you get back to where you were. Sort of like, you know, I'll try and stop, you know, Scyther from ever getting to, you know, like, its 3rd or 4th Fury Cutters. Like, I just cannot let power that move up that much. Unless I got some Pokemon that, you know, that resists it, like a Rock type or something. Well, that does it for this episode. Next time, you know, we'll begin taking down the Elite Four, and then after that we got the whole Kanto region to go through. That's gonna take a while. Till next time, then. See ya.